Hey everyone, I got something new. These are Pannier wraps for my bike. I just went and picked these up today from Oliver's. So the new part is some bolts there. This is the piece that goes under the tail to hold two pieces together. This piece I'm guessing will go on the side of the exhaust, and then the other piece somewhere underneath here. Carefully down there. That piece will obviously go on the side where there's no exhaust. I was happy to see that you can actually remove these, whatever these call these things, bolts here, and this top here you can unbolt them. And the reason why I'm happy about that is because I haven't really made up my mind which luggage I'm going to use yet. So obviously if I want the standard Triumph hard luggage, which will go together with my top box, I'll need these panniers, the racks. But it looks like if I can take these off, I just end up with this square rectangular bar which will fit most soft luggage options. At the moment I'm thinking about the Givi, I think it's called the GRT709 Canyon, something like that anyway. Another one I looked at today was a similar option. The bags are cheaper than the Givis, but they don't have any hard backing plate to them. You can buy a separate backing plate which looks pretty good, that would lock onto these, but I'll have to take these pieces off for that. Unfortunately that clamping mechanism costs about $600, and the bags that I'd get with those are about $490 each, so you're looking at close to $1,600 for the set, whereas the Givi ones come with the locking mechanisms, although there's another piece that you've got to put over here, a plastic piece, which wouldn't look so good staying there. But that whole option, I mean, it all comes in one piece. That would work out to about $1,400, so $200 cheaper than the other lot, but the other one would look neater at the end of the day and leave less muck all over the bike. So anyway, I'll fit these panniers in the meantime and make a decision on the bags later. I'm just going to make sure I get the instructions off my laptop for this so that I do it properly the first time. I'll be back later. Okay, so what I've got to do is the left hand side goes underneath here, and I've got to undo that one and that one, and these two bolts are going to be replaced with what they've given me. Then we just reuse these two over here, so we're going to take the foot peg, loosen the foot peg. Okay. Too difficult. Okay, let's go again. So it's taking this one out. There's a washer here and a spacer. I'll just loosen this one first. Okay, so now I've just got to be careful. I don't need to take the whole thing off, I just need to make sure all of that remains there. And then the next thing I'll do is loosen these bolts here. So these are going to come right out and they'll be replaced because they won't be long enough when the pannier is on. Now, okay, so that's the shorter bolt, that's the longer bolt. So this is the one that's the non-exhaust side. Okay, you don't have to watch me doing the whole thing, so I'll just switch off till I've tightened all of that up. Okay, so that's on pretty solidly now. Feels solid. Got that back in there with the spacer, and then just tighten the other one up. There, that's all it is. Pretty simple. I'll get to the other side now. Okay, so this side's going to be pretty much the same thing. These two bolts here, take them out, they come off, they stay off, and are replaced with the ones that Triumph gives you in the packaging for the panniers. Those ones come loose even quicker than the other side. This is a T40 by the way, and then the T40 for the foot pegs, and then a 12mm for the seat part. Now, so you don't even need to take that one off, just loosen it so that the foot peg swings. And you've got this one loose. And okay, that's it off. New supplied bolts. Do the other side first. Oh, that's itchy now where that bloody fly bit me. The problem with those flies is you don't notice them straight away. By the time you feel them, it's already too late to save yourself from itchiness. Let's put this one in there as well. I am actually going to do this one first to make it a bit easier. It's the middle one on the other side that I struggled with as well, because the grab rail slides slightly down. And again, I'll just tighten those and come back. Right, it's all on again, so tighten that up again, tighten that, make sure I've got the spacer, it's all on, tighten that, two spare bolts, four altogether from both sides. So it fits pretty snugly around the exhaust, which is nice. You don't want it sticking out too far that way, otherwise it just looks silly. Yeah, so pretty good so far. So I've just got this bracket to put on, which just joins the two pieces and gives it more rigidity, I guess. So I'll get to that now. Okay, so all this piece does is bolt on over here. That's it. So yeah, that's all it is. Once again, I'll just tighten it up and then come back again. Okay, there we go, all on. I tried to find some Loctite in the garage, but couldn't find any. But there you go. I mean, simple as that. There's nothing to it. Anyone can do this on their own. Fits nicely. It's that side. And the non-exhaust side. All pretty snug. Yeah, I mean the other top case bag, the other bag I was looking at was the Karicha one. So Karicha just straps on, so it could strap on here, but I didn't want to be strapping on and strapping off. It's like 4 straps every time you want to put it on or take it off, and I'm not keen on that. I like the idea of having a plate that you can just clip on. So I may end up having to take this part off and these things here. I did hear somewhere that Triumph was starting to weld these on, but it looks like they can come off quite easily, and all you're left with is the rectangular bar, which is all you need for most aftermarket bags. So yeah, pretty good. It looks good as well. It's not quite the same finish as the front bars, but close enough. Yeah, I mean they come in black as well, but I thought black would have looked even stranger than this, so I just took what I thought would fit in best with the rest of the bike. Yeah, that's it. Okay, my next video I'll do is fitting the Thunderbox. So I have as in my previous videos, I've shown that I've actually got this GPS mount here for my Garmin Zumo, and I've wired it through to under the seat, and at the moment it's just it's basically plugged into the same wiring that would normally be used for this cigarette lighter port, or whatever you call it, in port. I'll connect it back up again, put the Thunderbox in, and that'll be a better overall solution. It still will give me the opportunity of putting 3 other accessories that need 12 volts onto the bike at some point, maybe some extra fog lights or something like that. I've got no idea at this stage. Anyway, that's in the next video. See you soon. Cheers.